Hi guys, Marianne Cowan here from Pinery Paper Crafts, and today is our video of the week, and I'm going to be featuring our product of the week, which is the Animal Expedition Suite. And in this suite is this really cute stamp set and matching framelit set. So the stamp set we're going to be using is called Animal Outing, and it has some really cute little characters on it. And I'm going to show you cards that I've made using all of the different characters, and it also comes with matching framelits that makes your crafting easier, especially for those of you who do not like fussy cutting. So let me show you a few little projects that I've made using this adorable set, and it's very versatile as well. So the first one, this is called a little book box, and I got the idea from Chicken Scratch. So you can see the little kangaroo on the front, and it's actually a little koala bear inside. Totally cute. And you just untie it and open it up, and you have a little box. So that's called book box. And then this one is really simple. It's just 2 score lines, and then just some folding, a couple of little holes here, and tie a ribbon. And again, I've used the little kangaroo, and this one says "Thank you, big time." And I also use the leaf punch, and that's the What Do You Love designer series paper. And so was the last one as well. This is my favorite. It says "Welcome, little one." And this is using our beautiful new soft seafoam design, or cardstock, and the plank, I don't know if you can see there, the plank embossing folder. I just love this one. I have someone special I'm going to send this one off to who just had a little baby. And here we go with the rhinoceros, and this one uses a clear window sheet piece to just add a little bit of different card design. And then we're using the same embossing folder as we've used on the last two, and I'll show you that one in a second. I like this one as well. So you put the sentiment on the inside, and again using the framelits to cut it out. This one I did a video of to show you the reverse image stamping technique. So using the giraffe stamp to stamp here, and then using your silicone crafting mat and being able to stamp the reverse image. And there's a video, although somewhat blurry, on my blog showing how to do that. And this says "Together we make a great pair." Really cute. And this is the one we're going to be making today. So again, we're using the giraffe, and we're using the Layered Leaves Dynamic Textured Impressions Embossing Folder. Oh, that's a big name. Anyways, I love how it adds such depth and texture to the background of the card. So let's get started. We'll put this here so we can remember what we're doing. Don't forget, if you order $75 or more on my website, this month you will receive the glitter dots. The Artisan Pearls, I think it is. So we're going to be using Lemon Lime Twist, some black accents. This is the large layering circles. This is the largest of the stitched circles. And we're going to be using a black card base. So I'll just fold that in half. And of course this is 5.5 by 8.5, standard size. This is 5 1/4 by 8 1/4. And because this embossing folder is quite deep, I'm going to use the multi-purpose glue for this part. Normally I usually use snail, but I find this glue works better when the impression is so deep. So we'll just lay that aside, and then we're going to stamp our giraffe using Memento ink, because we're going to be doing some coloring with the blends. So here's my giraffe stamp, and for this one we're just using one giraffe, kind of set off to the side a little bit. And you do want to make it so that it goes a little bit off the edge, so it's not, head's not flying in the air. That should be good. Perfect. And now we're going to use the leaves. It does have a little frog on the end, but I'm just going to use this part of the leaves just for some accents. a very juicy pad I'm seeing. Alright, so we're done with the leaves. And we'll just set that aside for a second because we'll be coloring that. And then we're going to punch some leaves just with different colors of green using our leaf punch. So for that one I did 4. Guess I'll do 4 again. And we'll layer those up just underneath and in behind. And while we're waiting for that to dry, let's just do our sentiment. So I have a little strip of 1 inch wide. Just going to check. Alright, that looks good. I want it over a little bit because we're going to put the leaves there. Close enough. Now I'm using my triple layer punch to just slide it in. Perfect. That looks good. Alright, and I'm just going to take a glue dot and attach one of the leaves to the front of this card. And you do have to kind of squish it up a bit so it doesn't show through the top. It kind of does, but it's alright for now. So for our coloring, we're using our Stamping Blends, and this one is Dark Daffodil Delight. So I'll just color a little giraffe. And we are expecting the new colors that were in the new catalog to be available very shortly. I'll switch to the bigger side. As you know, it has a large paintbrush side and more like a marker side. I think for this I will use the larger of the two. Sometimes if you're using smaller details for coloring, you might want to use the other one. I tend to use the bigger one most of the time. And it has a really tight lid because they are alcohol-based markers. And if you'll notice, there's a little picture to show you which end you're going to be using. And this is crumb cake, just to add the dots, or spots I should say. And I'm also, while I have it out, going to do the branches where the leaves are. And then for the leaves, we're using light Old Olive. I think it's the light one. Yep. You can take more time to do your coloring. Originally I had gone back over with the darker green just on the middle of the leaves, but you'll get the idea when I do it this way. This is called quick coloring. Normally I like to color, so I color a little more slowly. Then we're going to take our snail and adhere it to the back. And you'll notice blends do leak through, and that's fine. They're designed like that because they are alcohol-based markers. So we'll pop that on. And then I'm going to pop my, I think I'll snail that on. Maybe. There we go. Just so I know where to put the other leaves. And I'm going to pop the other leaves on the back using glue dots. I find glue dots the easiest when we're working with things like this. One there, and I'm trying to find my one that was a different color. Can't find it, so I'll just pop out another one. It's around here somewhere. So I'm going to put this one up at the top as well. And there's also a framelit with this set, so you could do some different leaves, or you could do this same leaf and just keep the frog out of it, or put it in if you like. The frog's really actually quite cute. Alright, so then we have our base, we have this, and now we need a couple of dimensionals. So you can check over on my blog. I have different projects made with this set all of this week, as well as my online ordering bonus of the Artisan Pearls. Oh, I just think it's so cute. So there we go. Thank you big time. Thank you for joining me today, and check out all my other projects at pinerypapercrafts.com. Make sure to use the hostess code so I can send along your free gift with purchase, with a qualifying purchase. Thank you and have a great day.